Hello, Tim is here. It's been a long while since we repelled the Rifts. There was an update to the game. Many things have changed, so let's give it a try. I will try to talk through some of these changes during the game when they become relevant. And let's go for it. That is an interesting terrain to start with. We can place a vanguard in here and we can go. So some of the changes are that we now have unlimited critical hits. When we bring our critical chance to 100 plus, we start shooting a guaranteed critical hit on every shot, plus extra chance for getting double critical, and then guaranteed double with extra chance for getting triple, and so on. There are new varieties of monsters. There are events happening at free nights. I don't remember. Night 14 was one of them, but I don't remember what the other two. And new demons. I already mentioned new demons. I might have already mentioned new demons. So things have been added to the game. Don't have any specific. Cryo has been changed. Cryo has now higher slowdown but lower damage, I believe. So don't have a specific strategy. We'll be trying to play whatever and see how it goes. Hopefully we will survive. New event, night 8, day 8. Okay, tremor hitter. I want to try tremors. Although I'm not sure where to place it. These are very inefficient tremors. Well, there is always a good. It is always a good idea to have an area of effect tower to cover the tile in front of the commander. So let's put it there. And we are already struggling. This dude has ages, so we want high single hit damage. Increase rate of fire by 40. Decrease damage by 25. That is a new type of anomaly. Never saw it before. Very good for a hitter. Not sure it's any good for towers that I have. This is 40 damage, this is 40 damage. So highest max HP, lowest max HP, highest HP. Okay, they also introduced a lot of new targeting modes. First, last, closest, furthest, lowest HP, highest HP, lowest max HP, highest max HP. I see. I want this one. Let's get all of them actually. If we survive. Augment damage to you and to you. Okay, we survived. Immediately heal the commander, gain 175 ore. Commander HP can now be used as ore and upgrade. Okay, mitosis. I like mitosis very much. So let's try it. Tome. I don't think I have seen tomes before, so they must be new ones. Has high movement speed. That is an issue. Gel has armor that provides flat damage reduction, but slow. Armor 25. Huh, that's a lot of armor for now. I've been sane. This Devilkin boxers. Always tricky guys. Always a difficult wave. And I need much more damage for that. Actually, no. This I will sell. And I will put a tremor here. So that it gives on-hit effect to the tower, to Poly Tower. I will put a tremor here as well, because it is a very good coverage for a tremor. Okay, this I will buy crits later. Yep, too quick. It was a lot of damage. Range increased by 1, decreases damage by 30. Oh. Nah, I'm super dead. Let's try another one. seems I have forgotten completely how to play this game. It's been a really long break. There was a change to Ionizer. It can now have more stacks of ionized, but I believe the damage per stack is decreased. Blockades can now respawn their blockades during the night on a timer. I don't think I want any of them. Instant level up. Why not? So I definitely want one tower here to deal with the ones who go all the way through. And then let's put a tower here. Oh, let's go into the shop. Put a tower here first. What I still don't know whether dying due to the effect of damage over time caused by a tower counts as a kill for this tower. I think not. I have a vague memory that I have checked it and it wasn't the case. But like it's a vague memory. So I suspect these two are useless. Since I have heaters, heaters won't really kill demons on hit very much. This one can work though. But it will be useless in a short run because my critical chance is 0. So before it starts actually being useful, a lot of time will pass. Energy shield, this is problematic. Quick, this is problematic. This is less problematic. This is also not very problematic. And Hex. I don't know, let's try that. Let's see how it goes. Nice. When not adjacent to other towers, damage increased by 10% and the range increased by 1. Huh. That is interesting. So I can put a heater here and it will cover both of these sides, or I can put a very nice surgeon here. Yeah, why not? And definitely this one. Let's go. Incoming transmission. Hi there, Commander. I have a proposition that you might find interesting. A classic win-win situation for both of us. You wouldn't pass it up, would you? Lose 190 or gain investment account. Gain 25% of your current or at the end of the day. I think not. A tactical genius, huh? Wonder how you got that moniker. Confirm. The reason I don't choose it because it's one of the artifacts that I actually struggle to utilize. I always want to spend all the ore I have, and keeping a little bit for scaling is very psychologically difficult. So paying for it and then not using it would be not good. Now, all of them are good. So I will take this one, since I'm relying heavily on damage over time. I don't need any of them. So this anomaly works when it is not adjacent, right? So this doesn't count. Yeah, you still have your lone wolf. Good. That was a little scary, but we did it. Has reflexive armor, briefly stuns any attacker when hit. That will be very bad for us, because our hitters attack very quickly and then inflict a lot of stacks of burn and enemies burn. Now they will be punished tremendously by this reflexive armor. So we'll see how we will deal with this one. Grimoire has energy shield that that prevents debuff. Serpent, I know them. Conjurers, I know them. And Magma has adaptive plating, gains armor each time it is hit. Starts with 10 armor. I see. Choose location to survey. Let's go in here. Another lone wolf. Let's go for mitosis. No artifact found. So I want this, this and this. Thank you, mitosis. Although, no, that's not a good way to spend my resources. They basically don't benefit from it. They also very little, so it's only surges. But I can have surge specific upgrades that are more powerful. Actually, let's see how it goes. I think it goes all right. Okay, it went all right. Current bonus percentage 8, not that much. Yes, please. Increased rate of fire. That is good for the heater. But I like this terrain a little bit more to go in here and make more use of this. And also here one heater can cover both paths. I think we're doing okay. Commander, scanners are reading abnormal signatures. HQ has can deploy countermeasures, but defeating them at full strength will help R&D develop a new prototype you may find useful. Demons gain a 10% bonus energy shield for 2 nights. Survive to claim tuning fork. All towers deal 30% increased damage against energy shield. Let's try it. So, want one there. Now, upgrades. Yes, thank you. This one. This one and this one. Now, mitosis, if you hit one of them, I will be very, very, very grateful. Seems we're doing all right. Actually, maybe not so much. No, we're not doing all right. We're doing less than stellar. Huh. And we're dead. I think... didn't have enough damage to deal with the big snakes, so they survived basically throughout the whole path instead, and had chance to conjure a lot of minions. Surveyor also had an important change. Crusher now doesn't have the upgrade that gives it our area of effect damage. It has an upgrade that makes overkill damage area of effect. So it is significantly different. And I'd like to see how it works now. So that this one tremor can have a little bit more use on this tile. Let's try to go all in on the crushers. Periodically summons minions. Bad one. We're not very good with summoning minions. Highest max HP. Okay. That can be a lot of ore. Let's take it. So, fast dudes. Fast dudes are tricky. Because they're fast. Field Atom Tremor. This data will be used to develop a new tactical upgrade. Have 5 tremors within 2 days and receive crushing waves. Changes the tremor's damage type to piercing, allowing to ignore armor. Oh well. Yes, thank you. I don't know if I will have the money. So let's save what we have. That's painful. Okay, I have my 5 tremors. Hunter has teleport. Objective complete. R&D sends their compliments. So now I have piercing damage. Beautiful. Market open. Excess damage from overkill is dealt to nearby demons. Yes, this is one. Now we want to go as high on Crusher's damage as we can. And also level them up. It will be helpful. Increased damage by 35, decreased rate of fire by 2, by 20. Or just level up. Ah no, 30% damage. No, well, this is better. When the commander takes lethal damage, instead leave the commander at 1 HP and prevent further damage for 10 seconds. When using commander skill, there is a 25% chance to refund 50% of it, and deploys a gravity field that applies heavy to demons. Demons' movement speed is reduced by 30%. Or just take 500 money. Let's take 500 money. Because we need money. We need to upgrade you. We need to upgrade you as well. So we need to upgrade the guys that are on the shared path. They are more important than the guys that are far away. We want this. And we want this. Crit gives us money and gives us more overkill damage that explodes on the rest of the demons. Both of them are good. Increase the rate of fire of all towers by 8%. Yes. Yes. No artifact found. Vipers. So they are fast, I believe. It's written average, but I think they're fast. Incoming transmission. Commander, your vector unit is undergoing repairs. You will have limited survey options. We can provide a backup unit or provide an upgrade to assist you. Next survey will be limited to one option. Receive a random rare upgrade. Okay. Let's get a random rare upgrade. The refinery has a 10% chance plus its critical strike chance to produce twice the normal amount of ore. Okay. Okay. Need to level up these guys as well. Oops. That is a problem. That is a big problem. I didn't check at all that there is a hexer wave. Well, we didn't die. This is nice, but it was spooky. Don't need that much crusher damage because my tremor damage because my crushers are doing all the work. Oh no, these two tremors are doing quite enough. I don't think so. Maybe ionizer. Maybe cryo. But okay. A little bit late for this one. I'll take this because there is an upgrade that makes Crusher do reduce enemy's armor. Oof. This is very expensive, but I think it is also very worth it. Yeah, nobody passes this dude anymore. Right, the dude with the shield can be problematic because he needs to hit them at least twice. So I still do need some backup. Rubble has armor that provides flat damage reduction. Well, my tremors don't care about your armor, and my crushers have high enough damage to also not care much about it. I didn't do the survey because I kinda thought that it doesn't matter. I'm not going to build any towers there. Too late for this, I guess. Yeah, too late. Will not pay for itself. Ha! They all skip in this one, dude. That is something I haven't considered. Okay. Another reason not to rely on just one tower. Boulder has adaptive plating, but I think we're alright. Hi there, Commander. Come across a bunch of components at a bargain price. Since you're a big hero and all, I'm willing to give you a nice discount. What do you say? If you don't want them, I got other customers. For one day, tower level up costs are reduced by 70%, but there is a chance to destroy the tower. Huh. Let's take this deal. What do you mean 25% distraction chance? So distraction chance during the upgrade, or it will destroy? Okay. So the more I do it, the higher is the chance. I see. I'm alright. Although chance reset. Actually, I want you of a higher level. You have better coverage. Okay, I'm fine. Let's take this one. Boulder. Okay, spooky. But thanks to our new upgrades, I think we're doing all right. Yes. That's the last of the discount batch. Hope the savings were worth it. Incidental combustion, I'm out of here. For every 40 tower attacks gain 1 energy, the bonus damage to energy shield with the energy attack type is increased, and I'll just take money. hexes. Reflexive armor, also a little bit spooky. Runner 3000 health. Void shard, lots of health. And shield, and these guys. Let's see. No, not worth it. We'll take this one. So now you're doing 1,100, you're doing 528. And you're doing 300. Okay, that was all right. And put that one here for slow effect and quagmire damage. Crusher has 25% chance to uppercut the demon to send them into the air, stunning them for 1 second. We'll try to get this one. More crit. And this one, damage reduction. I mean armor reduction to go into frenzy. Then Soul Collector is just about to pay for itself in the very end of the game. So wasn't really a good investment. %45 chance and 59% chances, a decent chance. In this one night it brought a reasonable amount of money. Okay. I think I want this one. And then we're out. Let's see if it was enough. I'm not sure that we will do it. Like, our area of effect damage is not that reliable when we have these very high health guys with aegis, so I expect us to die to this wave. Yeah, here they are. Like, not a lot of them pass through, but enough. Okay. One more run with the Pathfinder. I cannot move it in the night. Huh. Wait, I cannot move it in the day as well? Okay, I can move it in the day. Overlord periodically summons minions. Increase damage by 35, decreases rate of fire by 20%. Okay, thing I want to check is the snipe. So if I do snipe, it is 188 damage, which is supposed to be 8x, 23 times 8. Huh. So I guess it still does the 23 times 8, 160 plus, yes, plus 24, 184. 184, yes. Because I've been talking to the developer on the Steam forum and saying that doesn't make sense for snipe to scale with damage based on our mode, siege mode or normal mode, but not to have area of effect. And I think that, as far as I remember, the developer said that they will do the normal damage applied to it always. So no matter, it will always be single target, but it will always be the higher damage. You don't need to switch to normal mode to do it, but probably not yet. Limit tower level to 2, but increase commander energy regeneration per wave by 60. Now that is interesting. Whenever an armor reduction debuff is applied, I will actually take this one because I need as much energy as possible to use my strong abilities. You're shooting in the wrong place. Should be shooting along here. Much better use of your resources. Greetings, Commander. We have detected some deficiencies in one of your allocated towers. No need to alert HQ, I can provide a new tower schematic in exchange for the old one. Lose access to blockade, immediately select a new tower schematic. No. No, thank you. I want my blockade. Understood? Please forget we had this conversation. Good day. Okay. Pebble has armor that provides flat damage reduction. That is problematic for us. But not for these guys. They do piercing. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's take this. The blockade projects an aura that increases damage by 10%. We'll take this. Stagger demon's armor is reduced by 2. This is definitely I'm taken. So this is lock-in. Rate of fire. Let's take this one. It affects our commander as well. So with rate of fire, apparently there was also a cap on rate of fire. You couldn't shoot faster than whatever. Now if you go above this cap, the percentage calculates the difference in DPS goes into your damage. So you still get the same DPS increase as you would get by increasing your rate of fire. But now it is applied to your damage rather than your fire rate. I don't remember. I think I was trying to make as long path as possible. So if I surveyed here, I should go in this direction. Because I want to keep the demons as separated as possible. so that my Pathfinder can deal with them in groups. Increase damage by 10%. Increase damage by 10%. But not you. Okay. Has hex. Heater. Heater. Heaters go quite well with barricades, I must say. With blockades. Because you can concentrate tons of enemies in front of a blockade and then burn them all. It went very well. Gain 1% increased damage over time. Not interesting. Interested. All towers gain 4% damage at night. This is good. All tower supply sapped. Is reduced by 2 stacks up to 7. Okay, let's go for this one. Not sure if it applies to us. I hope it does. But it might not. Also, I remember there are some very good artifacts underground that can be used with this hero. This, for example. Absolutely yes. At the end of every night, heal the commander by 5% of their max HP. I like it, but I think I like this one more. I'm more interested in healing commander by using abilities. And that I hope I will find as well later. Spawn. Let's go. Okay, a little bit in the face, but we survived. Nothing special here. Dense average, nothing special there, except that it's a lot of them. And these guys. For them, I need to save all my energy. So yeah, but I also want to buy things. Should level them up as well. They're doing significant amount of work. Insight. Okay, insight applies to the hero as well, to the commander. Okay, these guys enter in large groups, but otherwise nothing special. The world around you dims and darkens slowly. Darkness slowly creeps in. The light fades as if being pushed away. You feel a presence waiting. It offers you power. But at what cost? The commander loses 240 life. Receive Phoenix Feather. At the end of the night, if the commander has less than 50% HP, heal the commander for 125. Nah, I actually don't like this artifact. It's not as much healing as you can get in other sources, so no, I will refuse. You decline the offer, the presence withdraws in silence, taking its secret with it. Let's upgrade this one. And then I want this. I want this. I want actually all of them. Too many of them. Too many of them. Too many of them. Yep. Oh well. Oh well. So, the new updates are cool. Like them. Like the variety of enemies. Like the changes to the crit hits. Like the change to the crusher. Like these little events, but some of these issues that persisted. So for example, I still noticed that my commander sometimes was not shooting while enemies were in rage. So these hiccups that happen once and again, they are definitely some kind of bug. Probably hard to find, which is upsetting, and the fact that the snipe ability scales with damage based on the mod but does not scale in AoE based on that. So for example, with this wave, if I would have switched to normal mode, I would be able to two-shot all the conjurers, so I would be able to kill them all with my snipe. But I find it like not impossible. Yes, I can go on the slow speed, I can switch, I can click, but it's just too many actions for a turn-based game. So it's not impossible to do, and spending 5 energy out of 170 to switch in the mode once in the beginning is doable. Still, I find that quality of life requires this ability to always have the maximum damage. Yep. And then we would have survived this wave. I would have killed all the conjurers before they arrived here and dealt with the rest easily with my barricades and lancers. Okay, so it was my first play of these new changes, and my first play since, I don't remember, November, December, early December. I will play more of this game in the future. I like it, it's fun. We haven't won. We can say that I'm too rusty, but don't worry, the winning runs will arrive eventually. And for now, thank you for your attention. I wish you all a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye now.